cause the T don't stop. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell cause the tea don't stop. Hit that bell cause the tea don't stop. She don't
And guys, we're back for another video, and I know y'all was wondering about the song, and I had posted some information in the chat, but I have something better at the end. I'm going to give you the lady's name that created the song. Not only did she create the song, she created a few versions of it. She also, let me remove this. Oh shucks. All of those images. So she created every last one of those images that I just had on the screen. Very talented. Now, I'm going to give you guys her information toward the end. I'm going to, and then I'm going to go to her website where you guys can see, because I am actually going to reach back out to her when I get my son's channel up and going. He has it up. It's just not really going. So I got to help him out. But anywho, y'all, let's get into what's going on. So we got a criminal and a hoe, okay? Because KarlieRedd, Karlie, girl, sit your old ass down. Like, you too old for one to have a boyfriend that's half your age. But girl, if you want to have fun, I guess if that's what you want to do, it's just not my thing. But here's the deal. Karlie's husband, because she's married to him, right? He was already ordered to pay this woman, I think it's like $18,000 per month. Now, if you guys know, Karlie has not even been married to him for no extended amount of time. I mean, I don't even believe they've been married for a year. But anyways, he was ordered to pay her, what is it, alimony, I guess, for $18,000 a month. Now, this crazy woman has went and burglarized his house, I guess, and she was charged. So it's like, at what point do you start to ruin your damn life when you get to your age? Because how old is Karlie? I'm gonna have to look this up because I'm confused. I'm really confused, at why is this lady? So it says she's 52. So I'm gonna say she's probably 56 or 60 then. I mean, she looks good. Don't get me wrong, but we're gonna need you to act your age. Now, I want to find out how old is Karlie's husband. How old is Karlie's husband? Because I don't know. Because this is crazy that she is okay. So I don't know how it doesn't show. Well, it doesn't even really show how old he is. How old? Yeah, he's paying her $18,000 a month. Actually, it's $18,537.50 per month. I don't know how old he is. But yeah, let's kind of get into it. But this idiot is now, she's been charged with a crime because they're saying she burglarized his house. So let's kind of get into what's going on, because I don't understand how you would be that old and that miserable. For one, you won, ma'am. He's paying you $18,000 a month. I mean, y'all wasn't even together no time. So he's paying her, was ordered to pay her $18,000 per month. Now, I tried to get the records. I assume I couldn't get it because this just happened. If y'all know anything about Fulton County, they slow moving and slow in the head. So they're just slow. So what it says is, according to records, KarlieRedd, her real name is Carlie Lewis, has been arrested and charged with first-degree burglary. Rumors suggest the home she allegedly broke into belongs to her ex-husband. Well, they're still married, but what happened is he actually got a charge for some kind of domestic. I don't know what happened between the two of them. So they are not living together, and he filed for divorce. He wants to divorce her. Okay. So, as you guys can see in the comments, somebody say she's getting 18,000. Now that is true, but why would she break into his house? Okay, so let's kind of get into the documents. So as you guys can see, it gives a case number. It tells you, that it's a felony and everything. But the interesting part of this, y'all, is I couldn't find it. I knew it was under Carlie Lewis. But if you guys can see on the screen, that is pretty much the charge. I'm going to go back and look, maybe because I didn't have it in all caps, because I was not able to find this. Let me try all caps. I don't know why that will make any difference, but I looked her up and I was not able to find it. So I'm not sure why it's not showing up. I mean, when I look it up, it does show, but it shows up as okay, guys. So it looks like when I try to look it up, it is not coming up. So I don't understand why. And that's the reason why we just gonna go with what they have on here. Because when I try to look it up, I don't bring up anything. And I have her name spelled right. Carlie Lewis. Nothing is coming up. So I'm not sure as to why when I try to look it up, it doesn't come up. But we're just gonna go with this. So Carlie Lewis, okay, she has been charged with burglary in the first degree. Isn't that just crazy? If you guys have watched this show, which is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she's had quite the adventure when it comes to men. So this is consent bond order is what it says. Now it says it is ordered that said motion for bond be at the same is hereby granted in the amount of $15,000. So it looks like, I don't know if she actually had to pay 15,000, but she was bonded out. It could have been like I don't know, a signature bond. It could have been, it didn't necessarily have to mean cash. But you know what, y'all, I really believe, because it says the date 1/13/2025. We are in the month of April. So what I'm going to say is he had to file something maybe to get her arrested, because look at the date. The date of this is 1/19, where it said it actually took place, but look at the file date. So it looks like that's what happened. And then look, it looks like it was a warrant. So she was arrested because somehow they got a warrant for her arrest. So it wasn't, it doesn't appear to be a situation where she was in the middle of breaking in his house. It looks like this is something that they were able to approve from before, that, she had did this back in January. And then now they done arrested her ass. But it's crazy because girl, you are like 60. Now it says KarlieRedd will reportedly receive $18,000 a month in temporary spousal support from her ex. Now, It's not exactly 18,000. It is, it's a little bit over that, not significant, not a significant amount. But the fact of the matter is, she's receiving a nice little hefty sum of money with regards to her divorce. Why is she, into it with a man that don't even want to be with her anymore? Is what I'm saying. So right here, y'all, I have on the screen. And what I had said is I was going to look up the case. So as you can see, this is the divorce. He petitioned for divorce from her on January 30th. Now, if you paid attention to the case that was filed with regards to the burglary that occurred on 113. So I don't know, maybe whatever she did led him to, say, look, I don't want to be with this chick anymore. Because I don't know if you guys were watching the show at all, what you would have learned is that he was saying that this woman was, trying to track his whereabouts, was putting, recording devices in his things and little weird stuff like that. So I'm not sure like what really occurred between the two of them. But what we do know is they are definitely going through a divorce. Now, there was a case filed with regards to, and I'm going to look that up, with regards to him and, domestic violence. Don't know exactly what took place, but I'm going to bring that case up as well. And we can kind of look at it. I'm not going to scroll down too far because it actually show his address, which I know that is not really his address because he doesn't live in South Carolina. So I'm not sure why he has that address on there. But for the sake of YouTube, I still have to cover it up. So let's get into it here. Now, as you guys can see, he was charged with simple battery, and that was actually right after, he had filed for divorce against Karlie. So what happened, that he had to put his hands on her, or did he put his hands on her? I don't know. But what I do know is Karlie needs to sit that old ass down somewhere because she's too old to be. Now, if she want to date a younger man, he grown, she grown. But girl, you going to jail and catching a charge is simply crazy. Okay. Now let's get into this whole Britt Eady. And I'm calling her a hoe because that is the way the chips are stacking, is that she is a hoe. Because guess what? Now somebody else done came out and said that she was, well, wait a minute, this is what they said. I'm not gonna tell y'all what they said. We gonna listen to what they said because some of this is just too explicit for my ears. So let's just get into the new Britt Eady info because this is just giving way too much.
Who goes? Me and Drew are in a really, really good place.
I love to hear that you and Drew are in a good space. So I know you've been around, some of the craziness that we've been seeing. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the newbie Britt Eady?
Just say this, and I just heard so much about Britt Eady. I just believe she's not a good fit for the show. I don't believe that she's a good fit for Housewives. Allegedly, I got some tea, girl.
What's the tea?
Girl, I found out who she was giving head to. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly, again, on that cute little poster board.
I feel like, do I even want to know? Do I even want to know this? Okay, who is it?
Girl. Now, this is alleged tea.
Okay, this is alleged. This is allegedly. Okay.
It was Hitmaker, girl.
It's not Hitmaker.
Her wholeness, let me tell you something. Remember, Drea said that wholeness can be deleted. I don't think it can be deleted because let me tell you something. Kenny was able to pull a poster board out on Britt Eady. I was able to find out some alleged tea about her. And if she was giving head to, Hitmaker in that video that was on that poster board and that footage, I don't think she was doing a good job at it, honey. Because allegedly, I heard the little splash situation on his face. He was not satisfied.
I do know some of the ladies have said in post interviews from the season that we just have to keep watching to see more of her character.
Her character, to me, and based on what I'm hearing from everybody, is that it's very, very flawed. It's flawed and it's phony. Oh, honey, F. Ooh. We fraud, phony, and fraud. What I say? Fraud, phony, and a fraud. Yeah, phony and a fraud.
Well, phony is a P.
So allegedly, if she was doing, and as far as Drew goes, me and Drew are in a really, really good place.
I'd love to hear that.
Okay, so let's kind of give a little recap here. So, if you guys aren't following it. So this guy is the guy that, he tried to expose Drew. He also was friends with Alexis guy, and something had happened between them. But y'all know what the most interesting part about this is all of these people could not be lying. They just couldn't. So what was she doing with allegedly this man's private parts in her mouth? I don't know. But word on the street is that she is, I don't know. I don't know. That's what they're saying on the street. But hey, we cannot get enough of this Britteady, this, as Kenya say.
So, who this bitch is? What is it? So who is this hoe?
We still trying to figure it out, and we ain't figured it out yet. Who is this? Who is this hoe? Britteady is her name. We still trying to figure it out. Now, what I need y'all to do is make sure you all are following me over there on Snapchat. It is the same handle at Lakeysha Keysha. Make sure you guys are following me over there, and also on TikTok and also on Facebook as well. Make sure you guys are following me over there. And also another way you can support the channel is here. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. But we now, guys, have memberships, and I want you guys to join. Find a membership that suits you, and please go ahead and get yourself a membership. Now, memberships are great, and it actually helps to support the channel, and it also helps me to pick videos to see what you guys may want to see next. So make sure you go ahead and support, get yourself a membership. And also, I heard you guys in the comments about the merch. I'm working on that. Membership will also give you guys perks to that when it becomes available. And it also will give you guys behind the scenes access to new content. So make sure you guys go ahead and get yourself a membership. Now, guys, for those of you that were asking me about the person that created my music. Now, keep in mind, I want to kind of tell you guys this. I did not tell her what to do. I didn't show her what to do. I told her nothing. Oh, sorry about that. So she reached out to me, okay? Why are you guys not seeing what I want you to see? Okay. So wait a minute, y'all. Let me try to show y'all the, I'm going to take you to her website, but so I did not show her anything about, my channel. I didn't tell her what to do. So let me show y'all her website. And her name, just give me a moment, because I'm going to take y'all. Well, wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, there it goes. Okay, give me a moment. Let me take y'all to her website. This is acting crazy. Okay, so here's her website right here. Okay, is diamondeyes.enterprises.com. Can y'all see that? Her name is April Achad. That is her name. And she does, just give me a second here. Now, she is actually the creative genius behind my custom intro that you guys are hearing. Now, she creates viral custom music, intros, branding, promo videos, logos, and graphics, and anything you may need to elevate your business. Now, again, the name of her business is www.diamondeyes.enterprises.com. You can also follow her at Achad Lyric. If you decide to go over there, you can, let her know that I sent you. I want to kind of show y'all her her social media, but I'm forgetting it. I'm forgetting her information. I'm forgetting her. Let me see if I can find her. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Or you can find her at April a Child Lyric on Facebook or on Instagram. So that is pretty much her information. I hope y'all can see her website. Can y'all see it? Diamond Eyes. If not, say that you're interested in the what do I want to say, in the chat. I'm going to link it at the bottom here where y'all can see it, because you may not even know what I'm saying or how to spell it, but she is great. Like I said, I'm going to probably more than likely ask her to create my son a custom a custom song, because I wanted to change some of the things on my channel. So when she sent me that, I was like, wow, I don't create music. I don't know how to create music, but if I were to create music, I would have created the songs that she sent. Now, like I said, she sent me 4 versions of the same song, and let's just go out to this one.
Nothing got the scoop on lock, spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot.